boys and girls. Today we're doing the puppet show based off of Matthew 13. I'm Lydia and I'm 16.
I'm Emmanuel and I'm 14.
And I'm Naomi and I'm 17. Enjoy the show. Saturday was so much fun. I loved going to the beach, Elena. The waves were perfect for our raft, weren't they? Not too rough, but pushed us along just to drift us a little.
Yeah, and the tide was low, so we went really far to the sandbar.
And we went boogie boarding too. It was awesome.
And Sunday was super fun too. After the YouTube service, Dad took us out to start our garden and we planted tomatoes, basil, green peppers. Do you think they will grow? We do have a lot of shade and some thorns and squirrels digging up good seeds and birds. Well, it's so hard to be a good farmer.
Dad said we will have to tend to them daily to make sure they are properly cared for. Do you think we'll remember, Elena?
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
We bought new bags of soil yesterday. We loosened the soil, added some fertilizer, spaced out the seeds, and now we get to add more soil, right?
We sure will.
Well, do you think the plants will grow? Will we see some sprouts?
Yeah, we have so many thorny bushes and hungry birds.
Well, let me tell you a story, one of my favorite parables. One day, Jesus left the house and sat by the Sea of Galilee. Large crowds gathered around him, so he got into a boat. He sat down in it. All the people stood on the shore. Then he told them many things by using stories. A farmer went out to plant his seed. He scattered the seed on the ground. Some fell on a path. Birds came and ate it up. Some seed fell on rocky places where there wasn't much soil. The plants came up quickly because the soil wasn't deep. When the sun came up, it burned the plants. They dried up because they had no roots. Other seed fell among thorns. The thorns grew up and crowded out the plants. Still other seed fell on good soil. It produced a crop, 160 or 30 times more than what it was planted. Those who have ears should listen. So why do you think Jesus would tell stories like this?
Dad, I'm not in school today. Am I?
Jimmy, Jesus used to tell stories like this to make people think about the lessons he was teaching.
That's right, Elena. In the Bible, Jesus uses the parables because many look, but they don't really see. They listen, but they don't really hear or understand. Let's go back to the Bible to see what Jesus has to say. Here's the meaning of the story of the farmer. People hear the message about the kingdom, but do not understand it. Then the evil ones come. He steals what was planted in their hearts. Those people are like the seed planted on a path. Others receive the seed that fell on rocky places. They are those who hear the message and at once receive it with joy. People that have no roots, so they last only a short time. They quickly fall away from the faith when trouble or suffering comes because of the message. Others receive the seed that fell among thorns. They are those who hear the message, but then the worries of life and false promises of wealth crowd it. These worries keep them from producing fruit. But still others receive the seed that fell on good soil. They are those who hear the message and understand it. They produce a crop 160 or 30 times more than the farmer planted.
So, our garden is going to grow in good soil with roots.
Our home is more than just a garden. The Bible is our foundation and it helps us provide strong roots for our family. Christ keeps us rooted so we can harvest ripe fruit.
And we'll make sure it gets plenty of sun and water, just like how Jesus is the Son of God.
I get it. We'll take special care of our garden. The good soil will grow like us, but we'll also give extra care for the seeds in not so good soil.
And that's all we have for you today, friends. Bye.
Hey everybody, we have 3 different snack choices here today. An apple.
Candy.
A Rice Krispie treat?
Which snack do you think is better fit to eat before a sporting event?
I play basketball and I want to eat a healthy snack before I play. And I will choose the apple.
One of the reasons Jesus tells stories about seeds and good soil is so that we can learn about how to grow our relationship in God.
Just like how some foods help us perform better in sporting events and how some soils help certain plants grow better, we can do certain activities to better build our trust in God.
Ways we can grow with God are going to church, prayer, and worship. Bye.